This morning, it's currently 6:18, and I've never felt more pulled to make a video in my life. I want to talk about something so profound that's going on in this time. And I hope that even 1% of this helps you to allow what's trying to happen to happen. If you really pay attention, obviously, you're only this moment. There is no past and future. There's only now. This has always been what you are, but almost nobody ever really spent time experiencing it. Because even though you're just this moment, there's a character that almost every one of us has that's a doer, a fixer, and primarily its number one job is to hold up an old world. Hold up an old world by doing, hold up an old world by trying to figure out, by looking at the internet all day, by trying to protect your image. You'll notice when you think about your version of that, some kind of make it happen, figure out, have to provide, this energy is very heavy. And the reason it's heavy is because it's not you. It's based on trauma. It's based on I can't be not enough. It's based on don't be a failure. It's based on what will people think of me? It's based on not wanting to just face loneliness. And it's a false you. And the time we're in is so profound because that doer, that energy that's holding up the world can't move forward in this time. You're not able to move forward with that energy. You'll notice the amount of people trying to make things happen are exhausted. You're probably one of them. No matter how much you try to make something happen, get things going, keep it together, use force to make money, it just doesn't work. When you start to feel sick, the you that tries to figure out what to do about it, that tries to, Google the right way to get healthy, do, that you are the one that does, not the now, not God, not a higher level, not healing. You got to do it all by yourself. It's not going to make it in this time. That's what's dying. It's dying. Your holding up of a false world is dying. And it's dying into the true you that you are. It's almost as if the collective energy of this time is purging all of our doers. There's a reason so many people are so exhausted right now. Like, I keep having more to do. I keep having more to do. It's not the doing nearly as much as you're living in your head, doing so something doesn't fall apart. And you'll notice the thing that you're scared of that could fall apart is inside you. You think it's outside of you. You might be like, the world's going to fall apart. No, an internal character that holds up the world is going to fall apart. The fall apart's from the inside, not the outside. It might make things fall apart on the outside to get you to look at the inside and let go. But this is a huge time where every person, in order to move forward, has to surrender and let go of this character that is a doer, that makes it happen, that figures it out. All of us are starting to feel that loneliness because that character can't move forward. The true you can move forward easily. The true you that's not holding on to the world, but is only here, is going to move forward fine. The world's going to continue. But for it to continue, there must be a release of this character. And for many, many people, almost everyone on the planet, this time is going to feel like death. But if you allow the experience of the false death, The moments that you say, I can't do it anymore. But you don't mean you're going to hurt your body. You're saying the character in me can't do what God's doing through me. It can't do it anymore. Any part of you that's trying to protect something egoically, protect an image, protect what people think of you, protect your money situation, protect, you'll notice the energy is don't fall apart, don't fall apart, don't fall apart. Anything that you can internally say, don't fall apart, you have to let fall apart. You'll notice there's the thing outside and a thing inside. All you have to do is let the thing inside fall apart. Let it fall apart. Your energy field is so tired of carrying this lie that you and you alone holds up the world. That you got to keep looking at politics or looking at how much is coming in or looking at what to do or looking at a fix or looking at monitoring your own sickness, looking at even trying to figure out how to sleep more. All of these things are not the now. They're lower dimension fixes when you're moving into a higher dimension. We're always looking for who will lead the world, who will make things happen, who will, and we're never thinking God's got it. And what feels like the end of the world right now is actually the birth of God's got it. But you have to fall into and receive that God's got it. You have to really start to bond with God. You have to stop carrying your cell phone all day because that also can represent the world that you're holding on to. You're looking at this and checking, is the world okay? Is it going better? Is it doing better? Put your phone away. That's not the real world. The internet, even though I'm able to talk to you on this, is a real blessing. But overall, we make the internet the real world. It's not the real world. It's a controlled thing, and it's how we talk to each other, but it's controlled. It's made for advertisement. It's made for manipulation. It's made for brainwashing. Put your phone down also. Use the internet when you want to, but don't let the internet use you. It's not the real world. When you sit outside, when you're looking at the trees, when you're being held by nature, you're finally in the real world. And we're scared of the real world. People are like, well, what do I do? There's nothing to do. That's because you're not a doer. Experience your connection to nature. Experience what's here. Let your ego go through whatever boredom it's scared to face so that it can actually collapse and die into the true essence of the real you. You'll notice the real you doesn't have very much following the letter I. When you say I'm a worrier, I'm an achiever. These are all characters. They're not you. They're all so you don't get hurt when you were 5 years old. They're not you. It's not based on truth, and it's why the universe is pulling it out of us now. It's such a profound time. This didn't happen in the past. We really were a doer. You were someone in the 50s working in a factory, or you were an entrepreneur in the 80s, and then motivation came around and it made your doer stronger, made you better at being a false self. But it's not you. And a reason so many people are getting sick right now and so many people are so tired or so many people can't sleep is because their doer is trying to die. And so many people feel like they're dying. You're not dying. You're birthing if you allow, if you allow, if you allow. You cannot make things happen anymore, and you cannot hold up things. But you can receive and be held, and so much will happen through you. God would like to work through you now and take you to a new world, to a higher world. He wants to pull you up and let the false you collapse. He wants to let the ego you, the devil you, the fear-based you collapse. It's not true. But if you keep thinking that's you, you're going to keep holding it up and you're going to go down with it because it's going down. And the ego will kick in and hear this and go, how do I do that? How is the programming that you are going to do it? No, no, no. Receive. There is no that you. There is no that how. The only answer I could give that is just be, receive, sit, listen, have less phone, have less picking up circumstances that aren't your business anyway. You'll go, yes, they are. Politics are my business. No, no, no. A new world will birth through you. Everything that's a doer is collapsing. Even people in the world that were running the world that are going like this, now they're going like this. Everything that isn't the truth is separating. Everything that isn't the truth, everything that's a hold on is breaking apart. It's breaking apart. It's like all of it was ice and it's breaking apart because the truth is your water. The ice you is breaking apart. The truth is your water. You can go deeper. You can flow differently. You don't need to constantly be frozen in fear to stay alive. Ice is just water. When it's not frozen, it's so much deeper, so much more fulfilled. And when you let the false world inside fall apart, the world outside will start to mirror it so quickly. You'll become the real you for the first time. Of course, that's healing. Wouldn't you think if you think you are a false thing that you're trying to hold up? Wouldn't you think that that must get sick if it's not the truth? It must constantly not be able to sleep because it's kicking and screaming because it's based out of trauma. It's based out of don't feel fear. It's based out of don't, I'm scared of this. I'm scared of this. You're safe almost all the time while you're thinking of all the ways that things could go wrong. And then you have a doer that fixes the thing you thought about that could go wrong. All of this has to go now. Really let yourself hear what's here. Let yourself receive, even when you have all this proof that it's not, receive that everything's okay. When you're like, yeah, but what about? That's the false holder upper. What about what people think? What about this is going to fall apart? Okay, there's a you on the inside that's ready to let go of it. God would like it to fall apart from the inside of you, and it will feel like an exorcism. It will feel like death because it's not only about those things falling apart, but the false you that you think you are falling out of you. Mine's always been falling out of me little by little, but Wednesday, almost all of it fell out. I had the biggest release of my life this last Wednesday. I watched as the universe or God pushed some false self out of me that was holding up stuff and tries to hold up the family as a provider, how it looks, how the business is going, what people think. All these things aren't me. I don't care. It was like God just pushed it out of me. And then it's just peace. And then you spend time without holding up. You spend time without the phone. You spend time without, what do I do? And you start to think, what's here? And you go, I can't believe how beautiful the world is. So many things are falling apart so that the true things can birth. You're more than what's falling apart. It's okay. Yes, if something's actually happening, someone's in a fire, get them out. If someone's choking, give them the Heimlich. This isn't that. And then people have said in the past when I've talked about this, they go, well, I still have to make money. It's real, Kyle. I know. The now can make more money. You receiving can do it. You'll be spending less. You'll be less addicted. The you that's present is guided, has higher ideas. There's so much more. We can't move from survival anymore. You can't move from holding up anymore. You can't hold it up. When the ego goes, I can't do this anymore, it can't. What you are is. What's really here is much more what you are. This is the end of the world. And it's the beginning of the world. It's the end of false connections. It's the end of hanging on to each other in order to not feel the truth. It's the end of an attachment to a story that you are your career or the money or your victim story or your lack of money or, anything other than now. It's the end of that. And when that old self falls apart, all you're going to feel is light. All you're going to feel is a new world. All you're going to feel is expansion. You're going to feel compassion. You're going to be able to be there for anyone else that's dying or falling apart into their true self because you understand what's happening. You're not going to stop someone from crying. You're going to allow them to have their release and their grief of what they used to be, and then the birth of the light of what they truly are that is full of miracles and synchronicities and joy and magic and freedom. Things work miraculously on this other side. Things work synchronistically. Things work with no effort. No more I do it anymore. It is done through you. And it's done outside of you. You'll see it all over the place. You'll start to realize there isn't even an inside or an outside of me. It's just all one. There's no more separation. There's no you and me anymore. Those are characters based on protection. There's just what is. See if you can have the courage to let go today. When you go, I can't do this anymore. It's a character. It's right. It can't become the hospice center for it to die in. When it falls out, more light, more magic, more miracles, more freedom. Welcome to the new world. Welcome to heaven.